American, you still trying to adapt to this to our environment. You still trying to build yourself. So why the fuck?
My son. Keyshawn, my son.
Andy Cruz, I don't gotta fight you.
If there's one fighter that Keyshawn Davis must see at some point in his professional career, it is none other than Andy Cruz. Yeah, that's right. Keyshawn Davis must see Andy Cruz. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I could just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
Need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
Check it out, man. Andy Cruz. It's not professional. Andy Cruz last fight was against Antonio Moran, a guy that Devin Haney fought earlier in his career. Andy Cruz is now 4-0 with 2 KOs. And yeah, and if I'm being honest about what I've noticed or witnessed from Andy Cruz thus far as a professional, is that he still got a lot of work to do. And in my opinion, if Andy Cruz and Keyshawn Davis was to fight right now, I would put my money on Keyshawn Davis. But check out what Andy Cruz had to say.
That you fought to win your gold medal. He's fighting for his first world title. Keyshawn Davis against Dennis Berenchik. What's your thoughts on that fight? And will you be watching?
No,
creo que mi hijo ha progresado mucho.
He said, I think my son is going to progress a lot. He's going to do well.
Y deseo que gane su cinturón, a ver si se lo puedo quitar por quinta vez.
He said he hopes that he does get a strap because then he wants to take it from him this time.
Will you be watching that fight?
¿Tú vas a ver la pelea?
Sí, claro.
Yeah, he's going to watch that fight.
Como un padre no va a ver a su hijo.
He said, how you not going to watch your son fight?
Boy, why I sent for the interview. And yeah, Andy Cruz says that Keyshawn Davis is his son, right? He's still saying that his son is going to do well and, you know, he's proud of him and, you know, he's sonning Keyshawn Davis. And Keyshawn Davis, as we know, is a very aggressive, outspoken fighter. And, you know, he don't necessarily seem to have the same energy for Andy Cruz. However, if he was to put them in a ring right now, who would win? As a professional. See, the amateurs is a totally different thing. And Andy Cruz it was totally one-sided for the most part in those 5 times they faced each other, right? Andy Cruz got 5 wins over Keyshawn Davis in the amateurs, and he even beat Keyshawn Davis to become a gold medalist. So, look, they got to see each other at one point. You know, Andy Cruz is already 29 years old. So, you know, he got to kind of get the ball rolling. He's fighting tougher guys with a lot more fights than he has as a professional. I believe his amateur record was like 130, 60-something wins with only like 6 or 9 losses, something like that. So Andy Cruz is one of the best amateur fighters of all time. But if I'm honest about his professional runs thus far, it's been, it's been all right. But if you look at the guys he's fighting, these guys have a lot more professional fights than Andy Cruz has. So Andy Cruz is still learning on the job, transitioning his style from an amateur style to a professional style. And then we seeing it as he develops, right? He's under the tutelage of Drumbles Ennis' father and trainer, Bozy Ennis. So we expect Andy Cruz to really start to sit down on his punches more and more and more as time goes on. But Keyshawn Davis, man, you got to see him, bro, right? This is one of the dudes that you must see. You got to see him. You got to right that wrong from the amateurs. You got to show them that this is a different game. You got to show them that the professionals isn't the amateurs. You got to show them that now that we're grown men, the times is different, right? Well, actually, Andy Cruz probably was grown back then when he was beating on Keyshawn Davis, right? A lot of those Cuban guys being the amateurs as grown men fighting kids that's 17, 16, 18 years old. So that could have been the case for Keyshawn Davis, but it's never an excuse. Got to see him as a professional. He said, you are his son, bro. He keep calling you his son. But tell me what you guys think. Who would win if they was to fight in the professional rankings? Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, or the Cuban gold medalist Andy Cruz Gomez? Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.